Hi everyone! Welcome back to another MUZWalls tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to work with double walls in MUZWalls. I highly recommend watching the single wall tutorial as well. Let's get started! This is the double wall settings window. And here, we enter the wall name, an egg D. Please pay close attention to the naming. It is one of the most important parts of managing reports and quantities. Next, we'll choose the tag for the wall. And here, we'll set the height of the double wall. In these sections, we'll set the names and properties of the walls that make up the double wall. First, we'll set the name of the external wall, which will be placed on the outside of the double wall. Next, we'll set the wall thickness. Then, we'll choose the material and texture for the wall. In the Quick Material palette, we can choose from the pre-made materials included with MUZWalls. Or we can create a custom material by choosing any texture we like. We can also use Material Clone to customize an existing material and save it to the Material palette. Now here, we can set the name and properties of the internal wall. We'll follow the same steps as we did for the external wall. We'll set the name, thickness, and material. Here, we'll set the cavity width between the two walls. Depending on the project requirements, we can adjust this value to match different double wall designs. Here, we'll choose the cavity fill material. We can also use insulation for double walls. We can select a material from the list or create a custom one using any texture we want. We'll learn about the external finish and internal finish in separate tutorials. Alright, everything is ready, and now we can start drawing the double wall. This time, we'll set up another wall by following the same steps. In addition to creating a new wall type for the external or internal wall, we can also use existing wall types from the project and combine them to create a double wall. One of the great features of MUZWalls is its flexibility. We can define wall materials based on our own needs. We're not limited to the standards of a specific region. We can create our own wall types using any material and any thickness to match the standards of any project or region. With the first click in the scene, our wall type is added to the wall list. At the bottom of the wall settings window, we have the wall library. Here, we can save the wall types we create. This section also shows all the wall types available in the current project. Here, we'll create another double wall, this time with a different thickness. For example, we'll create a block wall with foam cladding. As we mentioned earlier, we're not limited to predefined wall types. We can create any wall we need, using any material and any thickness. In the double walls used in model section, we can view all the double wall types used in the current project. We can select any wall type and reuse it to draw more double walls. All we need to do is select a wall type and start drawing. We can modify our wall types at any time. For example, we can change the thickness of a wall. Or we can change the material of a wall. And when we click the Save Start button, the changes are applied to all walls of that wall type. We can also draw curved double walls with MUZWalls. To do this, we'll first select a wall type and make the first click to start the wall. Then press the D key on Windows or Shift+D on Mac OS to enable arc mode. Now we can move the mouse to either side to shape the curve, then click to create the curved wall. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe for more MUZWalls tutorials. For more information, be sure to visit our website.